if I were to say that Sting is a very scary individual of a guy, that he really basically actually is, based on this anime of episode 6 of My Hero Academia Vigilantes, Queen Bee is a totally different story. It really actually is. Because what Sting really actually did, based at the end of this episode, I thought Queen Bee was basically dead for good. I thought she really was. But when she set up, it was like she was like being resurrected back from the dead. That's like what it feels to me. And when she did, excuse me, and basically when she did it, just came right back up, pulled the knife out, and then like there was no blood. That was just basically probably her court probably basically has. I think that basically just the way that she is, it just to see the thing that she really actually is. I'm not gonna lie, she really is very scary. She kind of really scares me a lot because with the quirk that she has with the bees and stuff like that, and basically also the other different things that she has to get people to courts and stuff like that. Because she really actually is. She really actually is. I mean, can she be much scarier than other different villains? That's hard for me to say. But to be honest with you, I think that she really is. That she is basically an individual that you really do not want to mess with, because I think that with the bees that she has and all these viruses that she has, it makes it look like that she's not the type of person that you want to cross over the line, because you cross over that line, you're most likely that you're going to die, or maybe she's probably just giving you the power that she really wants, or maybe that she's just doing this on purpose because maybe she enjoys the entertainment. Maybe that's what she really actually definitely wants. Now, one thing I want to talk about is basically Sting. Sting makes it seems like it's a character-based kind of guy that some people will probably get confused because who he really actually is, or what kind of person that he really actually is. Do I consider Sting as a villain? In a way, yes, but in a way, no. I would have to say no, because I think Sting is not really basically falls in the line where he's just a villain, or maybe he's just a hero, or I would say he's just his own self. I don't think he's not really basically considered as a vigilante basically kind of guy, but there's just some reasons for him to do the work that he really wants to do. Sting is not really the kind of guy who really doesn't want to take orders from anyone. Especially around the Queen Bee. Could Sting basically kill Queen Bee? That's a very good question. That's a very good question. I think he could kill Queen Bee. That's a very good question based on the line. Because even though Sting pretty much lasted through in the season 2 of My Hero Academia, which I didn't see really too much of that, because I know Ida's basically brother is pretty much just gone or something, or maybe his court probably got erased or something like that, or something. I really don't know, because I think that Ida pretty much wanted revenge for his brother, because what Sting really actually did and stuff like that. I can't express how much what Sting really does. He's such a damaging character, and he just really basically actually is. Can he stack against basically the rest? He could if he really wanted to. Could he go up against All Might? That's whether or not to be determined. I think All Might probably will win, but some people will disagree with my opinion based on that. But I definitely would say is that I think Sting is not scared. He's not really basically because he falls in the line that he wants to take orders. He wants to take orders just for other people, just for the fun of it. But he's not. I don't think it's not really just basically just doing it for the fun of it. I think he's just basically just doing it because he needs to strive, he needs to live on, and that's what he really needs to do. And I'm kind of wondering what Sting is going to do, and I'm kind of curious about where he's basically actually is going to go, and what kind of society basically that he lives in, But even though with the fundamentals of the philosophies of the things that he says, it may sound like yes, he's a hero, yes, he's a villain. But to be honest with you, no, he's neither any of those for whatsoever at all. Is he a vigilante? No, it's just basically he just wanted to be Stain. Stain just basically asked for himself. Maybe I'm not. Maybe some people will probably say like, "What are you talking about, James? Why are you saying all this and stuff like that?" But I think I see things as more as a point of view from what I basically have to see. Just basically what cheap reviews, because he sees Stain as someone who's prior as someone who basically that can really know what it means to be a hero, what it means to go out there, and why heroes are fake. Heroes can become villains. Villains can become heroes. Take as for instance, basically Anakin Skywalker. He was based on the light side for quite some time. For one, his mother passed away because what the Sandmans did. I know I'm getting off topic, but I just want to say something right here. For two, he got pretty mad at Obi-Wan because of what happened, because he put he thinks that Obi-Wan puts basically Padme basically in the ship to hide her or something like that, or do harm to her or something like that. I don't want to get into that. And three is just basically where he just really fell apart. He just hates Obi-Wan, just really basically really actually just did, and just basically for right there. And basically before, when it comes to Luke, you basically saving his father from the dark side, and basically becomes light again and becomes the prophecy of the person. Pretty much saves all the balance of the Jedi and stuff like that. I don't mean to go off topic, basically right there. A lot of people will probably get confused based on what I'm saying right here, but I think what I'm saying right here is that Anakin was the person who was a hero, that people didn't recognize him for what he is, but now he became a villain because what happened, that basically back in the past, anger, fuse, all that other stuff and stuff like that, is just basically it was hard for him to overcome those things and stuff like that. And basically, and sometimes I want people to really to understand is that people do have a tendency to hold a grudge. People do. People really actually definitely do. Now, basically, what's stated as the other side of different things, like what drove him mad, what made him to be what he really actually is. But you also have to understand also as well too, could have stayed was the hero back then. Maybe he was or something like that. I like to see basically what happened to him basically back in the past. That's something I really would like to see, very interesting, basically into the anime of the Vigilantes. That's something I really definitely like to see. But I don't consider as Stain as a vigilante. I just think that Stain is just based just himself. That's what I think that he really actually is. He's not a hero, he's not a villain, he's not a vigilante, he's just based himself. That's all he really wants. That's all. I think that's what he really actually is. Maybe I don't understand about his character, or maybe some people will probably say, James, you don't know what you're talking about. I mean, yeah, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, or maybe I just don't really, I have no idea, or maybe I just didn't follow the manga or something like that. So, I mean, those are just my opinions. That's what I definitely do think. But, like I said before, I definitely do think Stain is a very scary individual. Now, before I go ahead and close this video, I definitely want to talk about Koichi, because Koichi did the right thing based on what he really actually did. And I think, one thing I really wanted to address based on the last episode, which I didn't do review because it wasn't that much to really basically talk about. I think I finally know why Koichi didn't want to be a hero. Is maybe because that he just didn't really drive himself to be that way or anything like that. He's not a villain. He's not a hero. He's just basically just a regular guy, just a vigilante kind of guy. That's all he really actually is. Yes, I definitely think he was basically on the verge to basically become a hero. I definitely think he really was. But what I like about Koichi did, save the knife guy, saving him was basically a good redemption for Koichi. The reason why basically is that because Koichi does not think that everyone is bad as some people may think that really actually is. I like the way Koichi thinks, because even though that he forgive the knife guy or whatever you want to call him, or whatever you want to call him, but and the reason why I'm saying that, because that's what I basically feel In my case, I would have done the same thing or something like that. But if I were to basically be a hero or anything like that, or a villain, I really don't want to be any of those. I probably would just basically just fit in for myself. It's just basically me. It just basically just be me for myself, and basically just be me for as a vigilante, and just basically just to do the things, just to do things. I think I know what I feel that is right, because I don't want to do things that is wrong. That's what I definitely do think. I do apologize for my voice. If I wanted to say something here just for a second here. If you guys see me kind of stuttering, just kind of shaking a little bit, is I took my inhaler sometime all the afternoon because I couldn't breathe really all that much. I do want to apologize for that, because sometimes my inhaler does have side effects and stuff like that, because that's just what it does. I do apologize for that. Sometimes I can't help it. Sometimes I try to, but I want to address that. Now, when it comes to update video, I would definitely do that sometime this week if I ever do get the time to. If I ever do, so that's if it depends on if I'm not busy with doing other things. So yeah, anyways, that's it for this review, or I would say a little bit of something I just said right there. But yeah, anyways, it's anyways, I'll see you guys later. Take care. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe. Please consider subscribing. Please hit the like button, give me a thumbs up, or give me a thumbs down, and please leave me comments below. Anyways, I love you guys. Take care. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Take care. God bless. Remember, so I love you guys. Please stay safe and remember to stay blessed. Love you guys. Take care. Bye.